Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be different than the other one? Stupid setup. Always doing a thing that is wrong and bad. Wrong and bad. Bad and wrong. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Oh my god. Wow! That was very loud. Man, I don't remember where we are. The Isle of the Monarch of Metals, that's helpful. I think okay, last time we dealt with some mermaid stuff, but we gotta go back and see them and give them their earring. I guess I do remember what we were doing. Amazing. Just an FYI, like 2 times ago, whatever we did then, that's gone forever. The processing failed and I didn't notice and it's too late. Twitch ate it. So it is gone forever and ever and ever. Not that it really matters. Ain't nobody watching them anyway. Dun 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 Well, you know what? Let's actually go to the lighthouse. Because I see that one's doing a thingy too. It's all like, hey, look at me, I'm cool, I'm a spot that you want to go to. If we step out on the map. And we do one of these. Where is it? There it is. Look, the stupid tower's singing. Ow. So clearly, we should be here. We should do something here. The weapon thou carriest. 'Tis the sword of Erdrick, hero of legend, is it not?
Does me getting this sub every month count as Cespa pay to Cespa win?
No! Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, check out this very not sus looking old man with a very normal face. It is indeed. You have a keen eye, sir. Right? He looks totally fine and normal and legit. Like a regular old man. I think so too. Then, do you bear his blood, perhaps? And what bringeth you here, might I ask? Hi. You see much, old man. As to what brings us here, we journey in search of something. The fact that he keeps getting closer is not at all sus either. We should trust this man. You do? A certain sigil, perhaps. You know of it? I do indeed, for I am the guardian of said sigil, Long have I awaited your coming, heroes. Know that only those with the courage to scale the tower you see before you may gain possession of this priceless artifact. Is that so? Then we shall prove ourselves courageous and more. Excellent. I shall ascend ahead of you and await your coming. I pray that you do not fall prey to the fiends that will no doubt assail you as you climb. It seems that which you seek is within our reach. Come, upward and onward. He's giving Palpatine vibes, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think he's totally fine and normal and regular, and we should trust him. He seems like a great guy. The greatest guy, perhaps. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta actually, like, walk on stuff and see if there's something hidden in places. That sucks. There's only one. Ugh, God. Alright. No, there's 2, 3. There's 3 that we can see. Alright. Out of curiosity, what do I have the difficulty to? Because I want extra experience so that we can get through this faster. Draki. Alright, perfect. Give me the experience, the sweet, sweet experience. I have no desire to level grind. Also, these guys are clearly below me, beneath me, as they say. As normal humans, and definitely not weird creeper old men say. Although he did go up the tower, so I guess technically speaking, we could theoretically be below him. But also beneath him. In reality. I don't know. How does location in space work? Cool, a cursed ring. Just what I always wanted. Thanks. So I'm playing 7 now. And I don't know how they did it. But it actually does feel far improved from 2 here, which is crazy. Maybe it's because I can see the enemies on the map and I can just not fight them if I don't wanna. I don't know. How are we doing? 7 left. 2 which are treasure chests. And 1 and 2 here just have like shitty encounter rate. Bum 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 bum. Bear now bear bear. Bear 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 bear. Bum 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 bear bum 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 bum. La 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 la.
Brace yourself!
Watch there be nothing down here, and I'm just walking into nothingness for no reason. Even though there should be like a ton of treasure somewhere. Oh, no, there's barrels. Five more to go. 5 more to go. 2 of them are treasure chests. 1 of them I should have gone and gotten earlier. Okay, well. This is why we keep an eye on the map. Is that good for anyone? No, it's terrible. How long ago was I supposed to come here? Was this like the second one I was supposed to get, or the first one I was supposed to get, maybe? The problem with game giving me choice on where to go, I guess. Oh my goodness. Seriously. You did not have to replicate the actual encounter rate. That was unnecessary. Well, there was nothing there. I thought for sure there'd be something there, but there was nothing. Nothing at all. Do 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 do. I'm starting to get a little worried. There's 1 treasure in a treasure chest, and then there's 2 others. But I'm running out of dead ends. Was that my last dead end? Oh no! Bum 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 bum. It was money. I don't care. But if it's a mini medal, I do. All right, we gotta try and figure out what looks like an obvious place to stick a treasure. Here looks kind of obvious. Hey, hey. This also looks a little obvious, but there's nothing there. Here? Was that all of them? Was that it? Heck yeah. All right. Snows for treasure. 6. Okay. There's 1, 2. God. All right. Which one of these ways looks like the correct way? I feel like I might have accidentally gone the correct way. Let's go a different way. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum. Now I'm getting worried. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's the way that we need to go. Over there at that staircase. Which is... there. Okay, so we don't want to go down the lower left on the first floor. Or rather, up the lower left on the first floor. Until we are ready to proceed. 10? That's a lot.
Brace yourself.
So I could have continued on with the other staircase, but it's fine. It's fine that I didn't. Doesn't matter. Is there anything here? No. Doodaloo, 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 doo doo doo. How about here? Nope. If only I had Snoop. And I could see where the frickin' treasures were. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, I see a pot. 2 doses of strong medicine. How much strong medicine have I got? Not a lot, actually. Surprising. Alright, nothing there. Oh man, it was really a cannon box. How could this have happened? This is gonna be an adventure because I actually don't remember what skills they do and do not have. So, we're gonna find out what kind of tactics I could just build on the fly, I guess. I think those weird little ball things are supposed to do. Collect electricity? Be decorative? Top of a fountain? They're in the background of the battle, too. Had to have some purpose. Oh, oops. Multi-slice. Enjoy, Caradoc. Caradoc learns multi-slice. One, two. Okay, well. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, there's only one treasure on this floor, and it is a treasure box. That's always good to see. Treasure. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Brace yourself.
Oops. Was there something over there? No, it was just weird floor. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I forgot to check the best route. I think it's start up there. And then work my way around. Seriously though, what are these things? What are they supposed to be? 6 more. Furnaces? They've got that weird open space under them too. Can't figure it out.
You're mine!
Thanks for the crit. It was well timed after that miss. I'm gonna not pick up that treasure chest and just come this way. And that will remind me that I need to go the other way. That's called using your noggin. And I'm doing it. I'm using my noggin. Look at it working out for me. There's just treasure here. Treasure that is probably worthless because all the treasure in this tower has been pretty bad. Money. And angel bells. Wow. I really think I was supposed to come here right after I did the whole save the fairies thing. It was probably like, hey, blow the flute right away when you step out of the tower. Come here. Because it's fairly close on the world map.
You're mine!
Do, 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 do. Is that any good? I doubt it, but we'll see. No, it also sucks. I'm not Yorokobi about this. Go up first.
Yeah.
Don't walk off the edge of the tower. It's trying to get me to do it. I ain't gonna fall for it. I am gonna fall for the cannon box. Can't believe they had a room with one treasure in it, and that treasure was a cannon box. That's rude. I gotta decide my route here. I'm thinking side stair, middle stair, down to the treasure, and then back downstairs.
Yeah.
Bum-bum. Okay, this one was very well hid, and it still sucks. Can't believe it's not a canna box. Why are there so many canna boxes in here? The canna box breeding grounds? Maybe that's what those structures are for. Growing canna boxes. They're canna box cribs. Rockabye canna box. Under the weird ball thing. It's made of stone, but you will not be.
You're mine.
If I'm sneaking up on these stupid birds, why can't I just not fight them? Well, I was gonna go up that middle staircase as my next step, but I don't have to because it came down it instead. Hooray. Matilda, I'm relying on you to do a job. That job is throw your boomerang. Don't throw rocks, just boomerang. A wizard staff, that's so shitty. What is going on down there? Weird purple glow. That's not ominous, it's fine. Two treasures here somewhere. Where are they? Let me think. I haven't been in that lower right corner. And there's a weird ominous glow down there. So maybe the treasure's down there. Oh, or they could be in those two barrels right there. I'm overthinking this. Do 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 do. All right. Two treasures here as well. Need to make sure I don't go too far. Because this old man, he's definitely not suspicious. But just in case, I'm gonna set this to Draconian. Just in case. You never know. Good job, Caradoc. You did it. Alright. Hello, definitely not suspicious old man. And here you are at last. You have done well to reach me here. Perhaps we might converse a little while. While you rest? You know, perchance, of where other of the sigils might be found? We do not, I am afraid. But you have spoken with the fairies, perhaps, who know much of these precious items and their history, and what, pray, did they tell you of them? Please, as you have yourself said, we have barely had a moment to catch our breath. Do not pepper us so with questions. We know little of the sigils, and yet less of their whereabouts. Speaking of which, where is the sigil of which you told us? You have a way to go yet, little ones. Then let us continue on. We cannot afford to tarry. Very well. On you go. I shall follow in your wake. Not sus at all. The sigil lieth a way ahead yet. Good luck on the climb, little ones.
NANI?!
Yeah. I don't know if that's the correct path or if I should... Oh, right. I could turn him back, but I'm lazy, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it on Draconian, doesn't matter. Clearly. These guys are all terrible. Gasp, he hit me. Torque of Truth and Care Riviere. Can't believe the one treasure is not here. Should have been. Well, at least there was one there, I guess. Oops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum. Oh no. I can't climb to the top of the lighthouse like this. The stairs, they are collapsed upon. One more. Probably over there. In that little spot that I'm supposed to go to.
Brace yourself!
Bum 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 bum. Meow. Down all the stairs again. Fighting little wimpy monsters the whole time, getting crappy treasure. Why can't my treasure be good? Actually, when I played this through the first time, I didn't know. I, like, hadn't noticed that there was a stairway right where they had dumped you off. Where you, like, stopped to chat with the old guy. I was like, where am I supposed to go? I'm confused. There's a stairway here. This is where you're supposed to go. I was so confused. I saved that memory so I could use it again. I don't remember important things or useful things, but I do remember that there's a stairway right there. It is the way you're supposed to go. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go from here, but, I suspect I've chosen poorly. But we'll see. Wait. Just step out on the ledge precariously. Nope, no treasure there. I thought maybe I was being clever, but no. Wow, another cannon box. Amazing. I guess. Notes. 2 more treasures. But do they like Mimic Burger? Hey, I actually guessed well. Good job, me. Matilda! You have one job. Throw the boomerang. Is that any good for anyone? She can't even have it. It's not. Near, 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 near.
Brace yourself.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Ba-da, ba-da. You're all gonna line up for me? That's nice of you. Thanks for lining up so I can knock you dead. Knock him dead, kid. Bum, 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 bum. There's nothing here, right? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da, 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 bum, bum, ba-da-da, ba-dum, bum, bum. Sure would be nice if these monsters would just give up and go home. I guess maybe I'm in their home. It would be nice if they would give up and stop bothering me. Let me walk through their home.
You're mine.
But no. They're like, hey, it's a party of kids. Let's eat them. And then they die. And I waste my time a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Alright, 2 treasures somewhere.
You're mine!
Not there. Oh god. Treasure is not in an obvious place. That's a problem. Is there a place that I haven't been on this floor yet? I've been there. Been there. Been there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Uh-oh. Where could it be? Oh, let's come back to it. I'm not excited about this. I'm distinctly unexcited. Did you not say you would follow in our wake, old man? How came you to arrive here before us? Oh, 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 oh. It seemeth I must have passed you on the way, little ones. However, did that happen? But no matter. What mattereth is that the sigil groweth ever closer. Perhaps now we might speak more on the matter of the sigils themselves, and of Lady Rubis. You know of her? Indeed I do. After all, the sigils exist solely for that certain special purpose, do they not? Huh? What purpose do you speak of? And of what connection might it have with Lady Rubis? Humph! Dost thou mock me, boy? Or canst thou truly be ignorant of such things? Did we offend him in some way? I would know more of the matters of which he spoke. Do you wish to rest a while? Oh, no. All is well. I was simply pondering something. Come, let us away. Indeed. Matilda. So that was not my treasure. What? Hey, buddy. From here, one can plainly see the ill-fated land of Renderak. A once proud realm laid low by fiends in but a single evening. What are you doing here, buddy? What a guy. Yeah. I climbed this abandoned tower in the middle of frickin' nowhere so I could stare at a dead world. Like, okay. Alright. Alright. I thought I had been here, but I had not. Good thing I decided to come back, quote unquote, for the treasure. Instead of hunting forever, like a moron. No treasure here. I'm in this weird place. Hi. Because I want this tower to be over, but I also want coffee. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, it leaves you in silence when the battle ends. I forgot. Again, I think I did that last time. Sorry. Well, that's rude. Hug this and go this way. Who built the tower this way? This ain't safe. Sorry for cursing you. Haha, it was an oopsie. You believe me, right? Oh god, no! I was so close. I was so close. The stairway right there is where I'm supposed to be going, and I missed it because I walked off the edge. Well, at least we don't have to go treasure hunting. I found them all, I think. You know what? You know what? We're gonna use some holy water. I'm getting old. Holy water wouldn't work if these monsters weren't wimpy. But it is working. Therefore, these monsters suck. Now, do I remember which way to go? I remember it's this stairway. And it's up the spiral, I think? We'll see. I don't know how I managed to successfully hug that super tight area. No problems. And then I just walked right off the edge in the easy area. I don't know. Down through here. Over here, past this weirdo. Down this set of stairs. Around this edge. Down this set of stairs. Around this way. Down this set of stairs. Who built this thing? I don't think I need any more holy water, because we're right about where we were. Okay, now, instead of using the analog stick, I will use the direction pad. As I tend to have more success with direction pad than I do with analog stick. There we go. Okay. No treasure, but there is a weird glowy thingy there. Double check. Draconian. Okay, we're good. Let's go talk to this not sus old man. Behold! The sigil! Well, I spoke the truth, did I not? I am as good as my word, and may be trusted without question. And this having been proven, you may now tell me all that you know of Lady Rubus and the sigils. No. So you will not share that which you know? Then it seemeth I must needs encourage you to share. Curse thee! It is just as I thought. You are a villain and a knave. Once again, you prove yourself more perceptive than you might appear, brother. Oh, whatever do you mean? If he is the guardian of the sigil, as he would have us believe, wherefore must we prove ourselves worthy? Surely he would know us as its rightful claimants from the first. And surely he would not need to pester us so for knowledge of the very object he is charged with guarding. You saw it too, did you not, sister? Perhaps not as clearly as you, brother, but I did perceive your perception and choose to apply something of it myself. Perhaps you are not the empty-headed striplings I presumed you to be, but no matter. Only one path now remaineth. Oh my god, he's got little buddies. The path of elimination! He's a cat. It's a cat. It was a cat. It's just a cat. Wait a minute, actually. Put that back on. Alright, let's just kill these guys first, I guess. He licks his paw. It's cute. Kind of vicious, but cute. The Necromancer. I don't even know that it is worth changing to a stronger weapon. I don't think it is, actually. Here, we'll just carry on. Okay, that's annoying, though. Stop.
Allow me.
Right? Necromancer's good. Stop. Stop that. That's so annoying. Alright, let's see. Reheal Paranel. Magic Barrier. Magically walk again.
Reheal!
Right? They really were thinking hard. They were like, we have a cat. we're gonna make him very cat. Hmm. Kaswoosh. He's weak to ice and wind and fire and lightning. How? How are you weak to, like, everything? No. More like meh. Anyway, he's dead. But how? You are but babes. No, they don't, Frank. Lord Hargon spake true. The blood of the line of Erdrick imparteth great power indeed. I have failed in my duty. The sigil entrusted. Atlas must not. The rogue tempted us with one sigil in order that he might draw from us our knowledge of the rest. It seems he did, and I was fool enough to allow him to follow him wheresoever he led. Nonsense! Anyone would have been taken by such a performance. Anyone save my brother, that is. I doff my cap to thee, my keen-eyed sibling. Heh, 'twas my pleasure, good lady. Come, something, get sigil. I'll look at that conversation that I totally accidentally skipped. Something, let's get it. Dissolve barrier with Erdrick's sword. Get sigil. Star sigil. What does star sigil do? I don't remember. Don't remember what any of them do. Recover when defend. Oh, that's the best one. Alright. Recall. Lighthouse. But babes, blah blah, infiltrated, blah blah, rogue, something. Nonsense, brother is amazing, doff my cap. Teehee, oh shit, I skipped past it. Now let us claim the sigil, if you would be so kind as to break the barrier, Gartholomew. That was it, that was what I missed. Her asking me to break the barrier. Alright. It does. It does. It does look silly. They left it very, very NES style, didn't they? I've brought you one, I think. Need 4 more. Alright. It's a boomerang, so I'd throw it. You ready for some rhyming?
Oh, hello. Look, Ellie, it's our little human friends. It's wonderful to see your smiling faces once again.
Ah, good. You are still here. There are matters we would discuss with you. Tell us, are you always to be found atop these rocks?
Not all the time. We sometimes go a-wandering here and there. But yeah, we are here quite a lot. A whole lot, to be fair. But anyway, these matters that you mention, you mean him? You told him not to come back. Was he upset? Was it grim?
We informed him of your wishes, and he thanked you for your consideration, and asked that we bring you this.
Oh, pretty.
Yes, they are. They are very forest.
He said it once belonged to your kind, and he was most insistent that it be restored to you.
Thanks.
There. See? No rhyming.
I've seen a pearl just like this one. Now, where would it have been? Oh yeah, now I remember who was wearing it. The Queen.
Ben. Queen.
You say just like it, Melly, but it wasn't quite that hue. Let's show her it and ask about it. She'll know what to do.
Yeah, let's. She always knows what's best. She'll have something to say. And thanks again for bringing it. It's really quite a way.
Before you go,
Hmm?
I wish to apologize. We did not mean to cause you sorrow.
You loved him, did you not? It cannot be easy.
Oh, I appreciate it. But you really aren't to blame. I suppose no one is really. It's just an awful shame. It's me who should apologise for getting so upset. Imagine being such a softie. How weak can you get?
Please do not say such things. To think of others' feelings before one's own is far from weak. It takes great fortitude, and I admire you for it.
Ask me what? What? Ask me what?
As do I. Though you profess not to mind, it is clear that you suffer greatly. You are noble indeed, and stylish in the extreme.
I don't know. Whoa.
I know you're trying to cheer me up, but this is out of hand. Don't praise me so, I beg of you. It's more than I can stand.
Don't be nice. Stop being nice. We're not nice people. We should leave.
I shall praise you as much as I please. You are a wonderful, thoughtful person, and I admire you very much.
Clearly my reactions are not correct.
Stop it! Stop it, you silly human!
Now I too am weeping. I cannot help it.
Oh, it's all too much. You're just too nice. It's more than I can take.
Just look at us. Come, dry your eyes. Please don't cry for my sake.
I feel somewhat left out.
Me too, Caradoc. That's not true. All mermaids rhyme. You're wrong. Humans aren't horrible. We know that now for sure. I wonder why the queen insists you're rotten to the core. Do you think she met a human once who was a proper meanie? But still, to hate you all for that, it doesn't seem that queenie. Thanks again for all you've done. You really are a treasure. To learn that humans aren't all horrid really is a pleasure. Come back and visit anytime. Hey, that didn't rhyme. What the fuck? They made a sequel to The Little Mermaid about, like, her daughter or whatever, and I don't actually remember anything about it other than she had dark hair. Alright. I think that's all we got left to do, right? Alright, I don't want to sail around and actually have to think about what I'm doing, so we're gonna crank that down. There we go.
Brace yourself!
Man, I hate these cold boulders. They suck.
Ooh.
Sail to the new world. I can't do that. I can sail to the new peninsula. The new to us peninsula, anyway. Ow. Of course. No, I refuse. But I will blow it up. Oh my god. Being sound effect. Did. I'm too lazy to do that. That takes effort. I have to, like, think about it. Yeah. I don't do things that take effort, usually. If I can help it, anyway. Don't be surprised by that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Did not. No matter what you clip, cannot prove anything. Wow, they all died. I do not have the key for this. I think. Yeah. Welp. Yeah, I would love the key. Give it to me, please. I'm not scaredy. I just startle easy. Why are they called Dread Admirals? I don't know. They just have been for a long time. Most of the names make sense. Occasionally you get like Dread Admiral and I just don't know. Like Sabercat. That makes sense. Maybe we can check them out in the bestiary. There is a bestiary, right? Info. Their wings release tiny scales that, when inhaled, induce instant paralysis, and they wonder why nobody ever wants to play with them. Yeah, Big Bat was kind of a turd, but we got him a while ago. I do recall that, yeah. Took a while, but we got there in the end.
Brace yourself!
That's not true. Can't always get what you want, Anani. Also, I've wanted gray hair since I was a kid, so, I did actually. I wanted crow's feet by my eyes and gray hair. The only thing I don't want is a big old wart on the edge of my nose. I feel like that would, like, interfere with my breathing. It depends on how big the wart is. You don't know that. Sometimes the warts are really, really big. Anyway, as a youngling, I had a bunch of warts on my hand. Like, obnoxious place to get them, but all on my palms. Well, no, there were some on my fingers too. No, I want to breathe. I don't care. I don't care about the appearance or anything. I don't want it to interfere with my breathing. Gotta breathe. It's important. If it didn't interfere with breathing and it didn't feel weird, and it didn't rub against mask, because that would be annoying. There are spells for this. Warts on hands is not a problem anymore? What? That doesn't make sense. How is it not a problem anymore? Do kids not play in the dirt anymore? I actually don't know how I got them. I know I cured them. Kids just don't have them. What? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean kids don't have warts on their hands anymore? That's nuts. I don't believe that. Oh! Yeah, actually that's possible. I did play a lot outside in a yard that I know was poisoned with that. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Yep, that's 100% real. What Anani is saying is absolutely true. No notes. Anyway, my treasure quest is done, so let's go to the new town. Since we're going somewhere new, we gotta come over here. Difficulty. Draconian, just in case. Peace, sorrow. They actually say peace, sorrow in Japanese. So annoying. After all this time of saying sorrow, they're like, peace, sorrow. I'm like, what? Excuse me.
Was this place once a town? If it was, it would seem to have been some time since anybody lived here. Well, town or no, I grow weary. Shall we rest a while before continuing on our way?
Fools!
Fools!
This is no resting place.
Who are you? And where did you spring from?
Around the corner, I saw him.
Were those devils to discover you, they would surely... Please, you must follow me.
What is the meaning of this?
Damn, you guys are being really loud when he's clearly freaked out.
Still thy tongue and move, girl, quickly. This way!
This is...
I can hardly believe it.
How did they build this?
An entire town lay beneath our feet?
What is this? Outsiders? Were they seen? Pray tell me they were not.
Since you got old? That's cute. It's cute that you think that. I do remember when you were a snot-nosed punk kid. Like now.
They were not. I did bring them below as quickly as I was able.
If I might ask, where precisely are we?
Burrowell, a town established by those fortunate enough to escape Rendarak with their lives. We chose to dwell beneath the earth that we might better evade detection by marauding fiends. This place lieth but a stone's throw from foul Hargon's lair. Great care must be taken to avoid his minions' gaze.
Truly? His dwelling place is close by?
Aye, in Rendarak, which was once a land both fair and free, until he did build a shrine unto himself at its center.
You must tell us. How might we gain access to this shrine?
Gain? No human may safely approach it. Besides, it is girded all about by mountains, and the lands around it teem with Hargon's underlings. To venture near it is to invite certain death.
A direful place indeed.
Yet we are of the line of mighty Erdrick, and will journey there nonetheless. The world must be rid of Hargon's evil. To have learned of his dwelling place is a boon indeed. You have our thanks.
The line of Erdrick, you say? Well, make yourselves at home. But when you wish to return to the surface, pray speak with the guardsman over yonder. He will go before you and ensure that no monsters lurk nearby. Very well. If you'll excuse me.
It can't move along too much at this current juncture because this is where it's like, oh, we're doing an very early on open world thing, so you can choose where you're gonna go and do it in the order that you want, so they can't advance the plot too much. Welcome, friends, to Burrowell. We did retreat here beneath the ground in order that we might escape Hargon's attentions. You wish to return to the surface. It is presently safe to do so. No fiends lie in wait. Alright, sure, why not? Oh boy, another shitty scale shield. Why are there so many of those? Noodle doodle doo, noodle doo doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bum bum ba-dee-da-dum ba-bum. Doodle doodle doo. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you also have to remember that in the source material, it was just kind of like, just go around. You have no guidance. Just do whatever. Right? It feels that way, doesn't it? I did not do that. Because I've only done what it's allowing me to do. Where the hell is the other one? There's another one, right? Where is it? Oh. An oaken club. That's just garbage. Maybe scale shields have just become garbage, like oaken clubs. In Wayfarer's clothes. Let's see what the weapons store has. Greetings! See, he has stuff that's good. Hold on a second, though. I actually don't know if it's good. Hold on. Hold on a moment. We gotta equip the strong stuff to see if it's good. Why is the Assassin's Dagger so good? Why is the Assassin's Dagger the best thing for our boy Caradoc? What's going on? It's weird. It does not have a high miss chance. It just doesn't always, it can instant kill, it just doesn't do it very often. No, I don't. I would rather have armor, I think, first. It's so expensive. I can't afford even one piece of armor. Alright. Let's sell some garbage. Alright, I can just sell these though. I'm used to saving things just in case they're like, oh, you can use them in crafting. You cannot do that in this game. There's no point in holding on to these. Well, maybe those. I'll save this. I do have a lot of crap, yeah. I do. I have never sold anything before, I think. I wish I could just trade it, be like, here, I'll give you, like, 50 things if you give me this one piece of armor. I don't even have regrets. He's charging an arm and a leg, man. It's fine. He can clothe children for decades. Like, I even sold him a couple of pairs of underwear. He should be happy. How much crap do I have? The answer appears to be a lot. A lot of crap. It's a 24-karat gold tray, and it's only worth 1,000 gold. It's worth less than that shield. Okay. And still, I cannot afford 2 of these. How is Mink stronger than Giga Steel? I've got something called Giga Steel. How much will you give it for? Give me for it, rather. Not enough. Dang. Alright, Warrior's Helm is better than Thief's Turban. What's up with the black bandana? Keep it that. It's a hood. No special effects. Not cursed, okay. It's shitty. Hey, I've got a couple of pieces of garbage in my own inventory. gotten so many tombola tickets from this man. Alright, bye. I don't have enough money to buy another piece of armor. I hear that the chief's father was a soldier of some standing in Renderak ere its fall. I do not doubt it. He is a fine leader of men. They can eat rocks. It's fine. I was one of the lucky few who did escape Renderak alive. I remember that fateful night as if it were yestereen. Though they tried their best to protect us, the king and his men were scattered and ultimately overcome. Oh. Boom! And a platinum shield. He's delighted to see he's as handsome as ever. Is that good? No. It sucks. Nope. Nope. Alright. And boom. Somewhere out there in the wide world, there exists a key capable of opening any door. Yet if such treasure were to fall into the wrong hands, every cell door in the world might be thrown open and all the devils within let loose upon us. Ugh. They used to sell it here, but they don't in this version. Wait not for enemy-induced ailments to heal on their own. Nay, if one of your party should succumb to slumber or confusion, heal them as soon as you are able. This especially applieth to paralysis. Time is no balm for this particular affliction during battle. One must needs use the appropriate antidote. I hear tell that maritime monsters are particularly fond of paralyzing their foes. Be sure to take a moonwarp bulb or two with you should you take to the sea. Alas, I have nothing in my bank account. It's like real life. Greetings! Okay, let's start over. One day I hope to walk under the sun and to scream and shout as loudly as I please. I wish that only that my beloved daughter might one day run free and happy beneath the sun, but such wishes are futile in times such as these, I suppose. Our daughter is forced to live under miserably strict conditions. Why, when there is so much as an inkling of a fiend above, she must remain silent and still as the grave. Poor thing. Children do like screaming. It's one of their favorite activities. The fiends that feel the oceans in these parts do not pose much of a threat. The seas to the north, however, are a different story. Many a sailor has met his end in those unwelcoming waters. If the wind should turn northwards while you are out at sea, you would do well to aim for the nearest harbor. The weaponry on sale in our town is surpassing fine, I must say. The designs are inspired by generations of Renderakian craftsmanship. Renderakian. Wait, can I jump off of that? Oh no, that's the door. Dummy. 'Tis rare for us to receive visitors here in Burrowell. Is all well? You were not espied as entering by any onlookers, were you? I was not espied, no. I know that 7 points of defense is worth it. Tombola tickets. Hey, 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 Tombola, where are you? I did shutter my humble establishment for want of stock, the fiends having made it impossible to acquire any. Other establishments, too, stand gravely at risk due to the lack of goods to sell. Look, see, I did them a favor by selling all my shit here. Wait, what do you mean there's one more here? Where's my treasure? Where? Oh, there. It's tombola tickets. Wow. Why do you guys have tombola tickets if you don't have a tombola? That's confusing. This place was once little more than a dank and narrow cave, but slowly over long years the survivors of the fall of Renderak have made it as you see today. Here do we stand watch over all those strays and stragglers who are driven from their homes by fiends, and who thereafter chance to wash up on our doorstep. Stop. Back, foul fiends. I remember not a thing prior to awakening here in Burrowell. The kindly guards of this fair town did happen upon my prostrate form and bring me back here to safety. But I know not who I am, nor whence I came. I have only one memory, that of a straw hat. When I close my eyes to sleep each night, there it is. That's weird. Good luck with your straw hat memory, I guess. Can't help everybody anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey? The chief and the captain of the guard are within. Wow. Serial.
Silence of the hero's line. Then this is surely the perfect opportunity. Come, we must strike while they are yet with us.
I had suspected thou would say as much. Wouldst thou so blithely shatter the peace we've striven so hard to safeguard? I have told thee, have I not? As long as the stone is ours, we have naught to fear.
The stone.
Thee and thy precious stone. Far better to seek the help of heroes than of some goddess-forsaken rock.
What if it's a goddess-blessed rock?
Might there be something we can help you with, perhaps? Thy timing is perfect, friend. We would ask that thy company stand beside us in battle.
Battle? Perhaps you had better explain.
But of course, I'm captain of the town guard. And let us just say that myself and the chief are not entirely in agreement on how our home might best be protected. We live here in meekness and silence, that the fiends above might not discover us. A guard is posted air overhead, and precious few of us are suffered to leave the town, lest, heavens forbid, we encounter our tormentors.
With Hargon hard by, this is a wise policy indeed.
It is. And yet, this is no way to live. For how long do we mean to subject ourselves to this tiresome life of creeping and cowering? Far better surely to run not from the next cry of monster, but towards it. To stand as one, and strike down those who would strike us down ere they have the chance.
And invite their fellows to come a-looking for them when they fail to return. And this, assuming we are even able to overcome them in the first place. What sacrifices might the guard, nay, the town, be forced to make shouldst thou fail in thy proposed endeavor?
And so thou proposest that we stand ready with thy wondrous rock, hoping to bargain for our lives instead, should the time come.
Okay, you guys need to give me the rock.
Wondrous rock?
A stone possessed of magical properties. One need only touch it to feel its power. It seemeth the fiends do covet it most mightily.
Don't let them have the rock they want. What are you, crazy?
Could it be?
I had thought to offer it up should Hargon's underlings discover the town, and in exchange for it ask that we be allowed to walk away unscathed.
I don't think that's gonna work the way you want it to work, buddy.
Thou wouldst bargain with demons and expect them to listen. Nay, the fiends would surely take the stone for themselves and slay us all regardless. Better to stand and fight from the first.
And what of the town elders, and its babes in arms? Wouldst thou have them too stand and fight? To do so would be suicide. Though the chance of success might be slim, surely 'tis better to attempt to bargain with them than to risk slaughter. And besides, to take a life is no easy feat, even the life of a monster.
The captain has the right of it. One cannot hide from monsters and hope for the best. One must eradicate them at the first opportunity.
They are asking us. They are asking us to join. Well, one side is. One side's like, hey, let's ask these guys, the heroes here, to do the fighting for us. And then the other guy's like, no, if we do that, then more monsters are going to come down upon our heads. That's the whole crux of it.
But what of those who fight? What if they should be hurt, or worse?
At least they will have fought. Better that than to hide and hope, only to be discovered and slaughtered regardless. Do you not agree, cousin? Or would you, too, choose the path of appeasement?
I stand with the chief. We've seen enough death.
Well, surely you must have an opinion one way or the other.
I know not. What say you, cousin?
If a choice must indeed be made, which is the better of the two? I see sense in both positions, and yet I see the folly, too. You struggle as I do, cousin. Then let us do this. Whichever side you come down in support of, I shall support the other. That way, neither faction will feel unduly slighted. Have we not enemies enough without making enemies of one another? We can hardly hope to face the fiends and prevail, even once, let alone time and time again. Nay, our only hope is to negotiate. Wherefore must we continue to cower here beneath the earth? We must fight, dash it all. Do you think me correct in counseling the path of peace, Bartholomew? No. But is that not what we fight for, to bring peace to the world? Do you agree with me, Bartholomew, that the fiends must be eradicated? No? You do not. Pray think on it a little longer. You may yet come to see the sense in what I say. Well, since Matilda has kindly volunteered to go on the other side of what I choose. Crops don't grow underground, but they've been living here for, like, decades. Clearly, they're getting food somehow. Well, I can't let them have the rock. So it's not that I think they need to be eradicated, but, I merely wish to see as many people as possible spared from the horrors of war. Is this cowardice? Perhaps. Nevertheless. Chief, Captain, a report from Ore Ground. Monsters, perhaps a scouting party. The entranceway has been sealed and we await further orders. Perfect. Come, let us rid you of this monstrous menace. Aye, with thine aid, perchance we might prevail. No more shall we be punished for crimes not our own. But, wait. Fools, come, after them. The captain wisheth us to take on the fiends, but we simply lack the strength. We truly mean to fight them? There are fiends above. We must remain quiet as mice that they do not detect us. How's that kid doing? I hear that the chief's father was a soldier of some standing in Renderrock ere its fall. I do not doubt it. He is a fine leader of men. We already talked to him. How you doing, kiddo? Alright. They haven't changed what they're saying. Hallway above. Though there are fiends abroad. What should we do?
I am wounded.
Yeah.
Calm yourself, please. Your hurt is not a grave one.
But the blood.
The blood.
What nest of humans have we stumbled upon here? Come, aid me in destroying them. Lord Hargon shall hear of our achievement. But what, worm? Again you tremble and stutter and dither like a ninny. And you call yourself a monster?
But she's not rhyming.
Watch as I slay these humans here. Then do as I do. The little one shall be yours.
Please, is there naught we might do to convince you to leave these poor people in peace? Must we fight? Is there truly no other way?
Pathetic! Humans will ever beg for their worthless lives, and we monsters will ever laugh as we take them. No, boy. There is no other way but this.
Look out!
Alright, I mean, Caradoc's whole thing is that he has bad ideas sometimes.
I can help!
We shall prevail!
Yeah, sometimes. I said sometimes. Just fire? That's all you're weak to? Hmm.
I can help!
You're mine!
Be strong!
Oh, there we go.
Allow me!
You're mine!
Do not fret! Thank you!
Too kind. You're mine!
Why are you suddenly dodgy? I don't approve of sudden dodginess.
I have you now!
Just desserts. was no reasoning with that wicked creature. There never would have been.
Dessert.
Please, I beg of you, spare me. Do you think us foolish enough to fall for such theatrics? Huh? I swear to you, this is no ruse. I do not wish to fight with humans. I cannot.
You're making him cry.
But you serve Hargon, do you not?
I do, albeit poorly, for I am unable to raise a claw in anger, as I say. What poison is this? You wish us to believe that you have never harmed a human, and by so doing save your worthless life. Would you extend the same mercy to others? The people of Moonbrook, perhaps? Did you beg of foul Hargon that he spare the lives of those poor innocents as you beg for your own? No. At best you did naught but stand by and watch as they were slaughtered. You are as guilty as the rest of your kind.
I don't know. I mean, if somebody is, like, murdering people, are you gonna walk up to them and be like, hey, friend, I see that you were murdering people at this exact second. Could you maybe not? Or do you think that they would just murder you too? I mean, let's rethink that a little bit.
Though they pleaded to be spared, my people's pleas fell on deaf ears. They were cut down where they stood. And now you ask that we heed your own pleas for mercy? I know not what to say. It is true. I stood by and listened as my companions spoke of eradicating your kind. I did naught to stop them. I gave little thought to the terror they endured. But now I know that terror for myself. And in knowing it, I see for the first time the gravity of the crimes my kind have inflicted and continue to inflict upon yours. You are correct in all that you have said. I am a monster in the truest sense of the word, and I do not deserve to be spared.
A monster.
You are, and I shall not spare you. You who did nothing as Moonbrook was laid waste.
But surely this is not...
Wait! He is a monster, this much is true, and a servant of foul Hargon. Nonetheless, through our veins flows the blood of heroes. Is it the act of a hero to strike down an enemy who repents, who begs plaintively for mercy?
Why do you ask this of me now?
Should you... Should I wait until you've done a murder and then ask if it's okay to do a murder? Be like, hey, it's time that you feel guilty about the things that you've done.
Because it pains you to do this. I see it, even as you raise your hand to strike. But you think it a betrayal of your people not to strike. And so you would do so regardless. But please, I beg of you, stay your hand.
Would my people not hate me for sparing this pathetic creature?
I know not. But think instead of this. What would your father have said?
He would have told me that he loved me no matter what I chose to do.
You don't feel emotional seeing these scenes of them crying every single time? Forgive me. I had thought it all so simple, but I had never known the terror of true battle. Though my sword was drawn, I could scarce lift it, and my knees knocked like unto those of a frightened child. You had the right of it all along, Chief, though it is easy to speak of fighting fiends and returning home to replete with tales of heroism, 'tis a far harder thing to do it. I pray that one day you might see fit to forgive my foolishness. Nonsense. I, too, was a fool. What manner of man imagineth that a monster can be reasoned with? As if we were equals at the bargaining table, and not the bitterest of foes. It is as you said, they would simply have taken the stone and our lives with it. It is I who should be seeking thy forgiveness. Ahem. This stone of which you speak, might we be permitted to examine it? We seek just such an item, as it happens. Alas, it is not here in the village. It was hidden away in a shrine on a certain island east of here for safekeeping. But it's yours, should you wish it. That our holding on to it will do little good for any of us is more than proven. Truly? Truly. Here, this letter shall show you this letter shall show the guardsman that you are deserving of injury. Thank you. Let this be your thanks for coming to our aid, and my apology for the trouble we have caused you. Though our struggle with the monsters is far from over, you have tipped the scales in our favor, however slightly. No more fiends have emerged, and the one whose life you spared did go by his own volition into a cell in the town jail. And he seemeth more than willing to apprise us of his fellow monsters' movements and motivations. If it might help spare even one life, as he put it. I pray that the knowledge he offereth might help us to evade the monster's notice for a little while longer. Yes, that would be most agreeable. We have caused you much inconvenience. Please, lay down your heads at the inn ere you depart. A night's rest free of charge is the very least we can do. The monster you did capture hath been placed in the cells. I thought he placed himself in the cells.
Oh, good day. Allow me to thank you once again for sparing my worthless life. And allow me to apologize. It was not you who destroyed my homeland. Perhaps not, but nor did I go to your people's aid. I have decided to try and do what I might to make amends. Already have I shared moods with the chief that I pray might be of use in protecting this community.
Community?
And I'm sure it will be. There is much that only you could know.
We were told that you asked to be locked in a cell. I did. A monster loose in the village is the last thing these people need. So I thought it best that I be confined. At least until such time as they feel I might be trusted. I have heard my whole life of the maliciousness of humans, but
Now that I find myself a Moonyu, I see that these were lies. No monster ever permitted me to share my true feelings as the people of Burrowell have, and so I wish to live a Moonyu from now on.
We are honored indeed that you think so highly of our kind. We shall visit you again when next we are in Burrowell.
Moon.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you from here? Nope. Moon! The monster you did capture can be found in the furthest cell. You are strong indeed. Full shamed am I for having blustered and boasted as I did. The stone, perhaps I did not mention it, but I acquired it from a monster. The very thought sets me a-quaking even now of how we did battle and of how I somehow prevailed. Though you are a descendant of heroes, still I would not have had you endure that same terror for our sake. The actor sort of mooned a little bit. Moon! Is it true that we did capture one of Hargan's minions? Then how, might I ask, am I to relax with monsters in the town? The chief did inform me of all that you have done to help protect our beloved town. Please, you must stay here this night. Free of charge, of course. Well, would that please you? I guess.
Are you awake?
Oh god, I wasn't, but now I am.
I too am awake.
As am I. Wide awake, in fact.
Sleeping underground sucks.
Forgive me. I did not mean for us to quarrel. I should have been more considerate of your feelings.
The fault is as much mine as yours. What leader would not wish to protect the villagers in his charge? And yet...
It was some weirdo.
Oh, fie upon you both! Cease your bickering! I can bear it no longer! We were faced with an impossible choice. Who could blame us for struggling?
Are you awake? No. Caradoc! I think you mean.
You are right, of course. Forgive me.
To quarrel is the work of fools, so says our father.
And he speaks the truth. I have been a fool. We both have. You have my apologies, and my thanks.
Now that I think upon it, I fear that neither of our friends had the right of it. The captain wished to fight, yet could not when the moment came, and the chief wished to parley with beasts. A fool's errand, if ever there was one.
Perhaps. And yet, if neither path is right, then all are wrong.
That's quite the jump you made.
Indeed. Peace may be returned to this village, to this world, but by one means and one means alone. The defeat of foul Hargon.
Hear, hear. And we shall not achieve our end divided, so let us stand together.
Indeed.
This is the story of children growing emotionally. Would you calm down a little? Of course they're gonna spin their wheels forever. They're babies.
Indeed.
Oh my god! You guys! Give some grace to the children, please. What the heck? They're children. They have to relearn the lesson again and again because they're stupid babies. Just because you don't remember what it's like to be a stupid baby. Tis said that the flame blah 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 blah. You're saying the same thing. Gartholomew. If you would. Sure. What's this? A letter from the chief? One moment. Zounds, you did strike down a throng of slavering fiends for the sake of our fair Burrowell? I mean, it was one monster. Then you have our thanks, and, as if it even needs be said, our permission to pass, please. Our work here is done, and we shall soon return to Burrowell. Ah, home sweet home. I sure am excited to get out of the fucking sun. You did go to battle on behalf of our beloved home, did you not? You have our thanks, friends. Where are children gonna find chamber pots in this day and age? Do you have one? La dee da da dee la dee la 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 la. Ooh, there's a berry bush. It looks like tomatoes. Hey! We had outhouses, thank you. Ain't no chamber pots. This very impressive looking tablet is not actually the thing we need to talk to. The tablet emits a fiery glow. That's it. That's all this tablet does. Oh. It also hides a seed of strength, I guess. I had not imagined something, something, something. If that's truly what it is, what do we, I'll just read this later. Something, something, cool rock, get sunstone. Sun sigil, rather. Whatever.
Here?
Do you hear the radar?
Scions of Erdrick, can you hear me? We are in need of your aid. Come to the Shrine of Rain, quickly.
That was the Overseer, was it not?
Speaking of voice-acted segments.
Let us do as she says, and make for the Shrine of Rain. Something is clearly amiss.
Sun Sigil makes standard attacks and some abilities more likely to land critical hits. Alright, now. I had not imagined that we would require a sigil by sparing a monster. If that is truly if that is what it is truly. What are we to do if it turns out to be naught but a simple wayside stone? There will be little need to worry on that front. After all, you said it yourself. The power emanating from within it is palpable. Sun Sigil, and then that voice-acted segment. It is, isn't it? It's good. It's a shame that they did not keep that in 7. They had a good thing going, and then they were like, well, we're done with it now. Oh. Y'all are still wearing your single hit things, huh? Oh, there it is. Stone golems are weak to wind, apparently. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. That's why all castles have always been knocked down. Yes. Wind does that. Yeah, that's the wind. Definitely no other force could possibly do that than the wind.
You're mine!
Have you really been to the cliffs of Dover? Paper. Oh no, paper. Paper works because it makes the wind blow. You fold it into a little fan and then it's wind. Let me see. So you said that you went, but you just meant that you saw a picture. You went to a picture of them. It covers rock and wind. Come on, pay attention. annoying that I have to walk up here every time. They could have made a little portal for me, but no. They were like, walk up. You lazy. She says that the monsters are still gone, so I don't know why they're in such a hurry here, but okay. We don't have repels in this game. We have holy water. It's a church racket. I honestly don't know. I thought that they were spray, like a stinky spray or something. Those horrible monsters, this place is holy. How dare they attack it, and why did they attack it anyway? They've never done anything like that before. Holy water spray. Naruhodo. Why is that one in a different group? Not that it matters, I guess.
Oh, there you are. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see now. Yes. You look a little less scrawny than before.
It is very kind of you to say so. Is there aught we might help you with?
It's like this. There's more than one place in this world where us fairies live, all safely hidden from human eyes. And each has its keeper.
Ah, yes. You are the keeper of this tower, are you not?
I am. Anyway, the biggest of them all is the Fairy Palace. We keepers can all hear one another. But lately, the keeper of the palace has gone quiet.
You can hear one another?
Yes. Fairies with a certain amount of power can sort of talk through their minds, I suppose you'd say. But I haven't heard anything from her for a while now. We can't hear each other all the time, and there are all kinds of reasons why she might have gone quiet. But still, she's the one out of all of us who's closest with Lady Rubis, so... Yes, I suppose it's just a bit of a worry, really.
Could she have been targeted by Hargon's underlings? They sought knowledge of Lady Rubis, did they not?
They did, which was why I asked you to come here. Could you go and check on the palace for me, just in case?
Sure.
Thank you. Just don't get angry with me if you go all that way and find out I was making a fuss over nothing.
That's effort. I'm not gonna be angry.
Of course we will not. That would be the best outcome we could hope for.
Well, thanks. But, there's something else I should probably mention. The palace isn't exactly easy for humans to get to.
Look at the pretty art.
It's not exactly easy for you to even see, is the truth of it. I can mark where it is on your map, of course, but actually getting inside is another matter. Or working out where it is so you can get inside, or, well, you know what I mean. Basically, in order for you to be able to tell where it is, you'll need to play the fairy trumpet.
Ah yes, the fairy trumpet, the well-known, fabled trumpet of fairies.
Not a flute this time, but a trumpet. This quest is proving to be quite the test of our musical skills.
By ours, we mean Paranels.
You may leave the playing to me, though my experience with such instruments is far from extensive. I have studied them a little.
You have? Marvellous! When I try to play one, I cannot squeeze so much as a pop from it.
Do your talents know no bounds?
My parents were great music lovers. They saw to it that I was trained in a number of...
Do you mind? I'm still talking. In fact, this next bit is the most important, so listen up. Honestly, you humans.
It's one of those little squeezy ball trumpets.
Sorry.
We don't have the fairy trumpet. The mermaids do. So you'll have to go and get it from them.
What?
You probably don't believe in mermaids either. But trust me, they exist. Even if they do spend most of their time hidden away at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, we more than believe in them. We count some among our friends.
You do? I must say, for humans, you certainly get around. All right. Well, you go and speak to your mermaid friends and ask them to get you an audience with their queen.
Because a long, long time ago, some humans kidnapped her and beat her up or something? I don't know.
She should be able to point you in the right direction.
Very well. Then let us away to the rocks where the mermaids bask, and hope that they are there.
I mean, yeah, but... Music cannot help but remind me of my dear mother. She was so very fond of it, and of flowers. Long will we sit among the fragrant blooms of her garden practicing our playing. I never imagined that those efforts would come to be of use in such a manner. I cannot help but feel that all is not well at the fairy palace. Perhaps the keeper of the fairy palace is simply fast asleep, and that is why she is unable to answer, and I pray that it is so. Do you really have mermaid friends? You're the strangest humans I've ever met, you know. Not that I've met many. If they attacked this place, I can't help but worry that they'll have attacked the palace too. Oh, I hope I'm wrong. The fairy palace is really nice. It was built especially for us all to live in, so everything is just how we like it, which is why I can't bear the idea of it being... Just because we're not there right now doesn't mean the palace isn't important to us. It's our true home after all. I've marked where the palace is on your map. Find the fairy trumpet and take it there and blow it. Think you can manage that? Just don't go there and give up when you can't see it. I expect that's the kind of thing you'd probably do. What a brat. Anyway, that's enough for today, I think. As is tradition, we're gonna save it on the island of mini medals. So that I always have to think what the hell we did last time and just cannot remember. Yep. Why am I here? Every time. What am I doing? What was the last thing that we did? Where do I need to go? Which way is the plot? So you can lie? Good luck. Making it on time. Ha! Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good week. Hope whatever. Hope it's fine. I hope it's all fine. All right, bye. Lodestar Harbor is not even a thing, Anani.